In a typical year, we will plant our pulses first week of May. Once you've decided that it looks like the right time of year, the calendar says it's the right time of year, then you're going to field conditions. So you're going to be looking for soil temperature, soil moisture, field locations, how does it fit into your crop plan, because we've developed that months in advance. But you still have room for last minute changes depending on weather conditions. Today we're seeding yellow peas. Get it all ready to go, make sure it's tested for germination, make sure it's good healthy seed. We do a lot of external testing. We do use seed labs to test for germination, for seed vigor, do what they call a fungal scan to look for various diseases on the seed, because you want a seed that doesn't have that, that's healthy, is vigorous, grows well under cool conditions. And then when you get those results back, we review those, and that's how we determine what lots of seed we're going to use. Growth characteristics of a pea plant is really no different than anyone that's had peas in their garden. Grows with a vine. As they grow, the tendrils will entwine, and that helps to keep the crop upright, which is always a challenge for harvest management, is to have that crop sitting high so that the combine can come in and get underneath those pods to bring them into the combine to separate the straw from the seed itself. It matures early, and so that we can be harvesting in August. And it also gets it through that growing season before you get your hot days in July. It's already into the dry down and to the maturity part of its growing phase. So they're just ready to harvest now. Before we start harvesting, of course, we're looking for a nice even stand, even maturity. You know, depending on the year, you're gonna look for how many pods, the size of the pods, how many seeds per pod. Ideally, you want a nice even color. You know, 5-6 peas to a pod would be ideal. Large size, consistent. After we've thrashed them, we're loaded into trucks, and so they're gonna go to one of two places. Either already into the elevator system, so into the value-added system. You know, then they'll do some final processing, some cleaning, maybe some bagging, maybe they'll be just bulk loaded into trains and then into containers and then off to their final destination, or they might be final cleaned and bagged here for domestic use or for shipping abroad in a smaller compact size. Or else we'll be storing them on farm to sell at a later date based on market demand or conditions and that sort of thing.